Hello, Theodore Lester Elementary Panthers. Welcome back to another year of teaching and learning at Theodore Lester Elementary School. Theodore Lester's elementary faculty and staff are excited to reopen our doors Tuesday, September 8th, 2020. Much has changed, but much has remained the same. Ensuring the physical and emotional safety of our students, faculty, and staff remains our number one goal. Lester's custodians, faculty, and staff have worked diligently to implement effective COVID-19 safety practices as recommended by F1S, DHEC, and the CDC. Morning arrival. Doors will open to students at 7 a.m. Three entrances will be used in the morning for entry into the building. Touch-free hand sanitizing stations are located at each entrance. General education car riders will enter through the rear playground door. Bus riders will enter through the main entrance door. Programs for exceptional children car riders and bus riders will enter through the annex entrance doors. Entering the school. As students exit their buses or cars, they will follow 6-foot distancing signage. All students, faculty, and staff will be screened by F1S infrared scanners as they enter the building. If a fever exists, your child will be sent home. Please keep your child home if he or she has a fever of 99 degrees or above. Do not give your child medication to lower their temperature and send them to school. Students should be kept home if they exhibit any of the following symptoms: cough, fever, shortness of breath, sore throat, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, loss of taste or smell, muscle aches, headaches, chills, or runny nose. Breakfast. Breakfast will be served from 7:05 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. Students will sanitize their hands as they enter the building. Students participating in Theodore Lester's programs for exceptional children, also known as PEC, will go directly to their classrooms. Breakfast will be served in their homeroom classes. General education students eating breakfast will go directly to the cafeteria using the cafeteria entrance closest to the gym. After general education students finish eating breakfast, they will exit the cafeteria using the cafeteria exit doors closest to the rear playground exit. Tables will be disinfected between each row of students leaving the cafeteria. Students will then proceed to the gym where they will remain until their teacher reports to the gym to retrieve homeroom classes at 7:35 a.m. General education students not eating breakfast will go directly to the gym and sit in the row for their grade level until 7:35 dismissal to classes. Students entering after 7:30 a.m. will be scanned and go straight to class. Faculty and staff will be on the hall to monitor student transition in the hallway. Student arrival is 7:45 a.m. Students arriving to school at 7:45 are considered tardy. School Dismissal Manager app will be used by parents to sign tardy students into school. If parents do not have the app, parents will ring the doorbell at the school and answer the necessary questions through the doorbell system. Parents, guardians will not be allowed to enter the building to sign tardy students into school. Ms. Tracy Matney, our attendance clerk, will meet parents at the door and sign your child in. The parent will be asked to wait outside while the student is screened by F1S infrared scanners. If a fever exists, your child will be sent home. If all is clear, your student will proceed to class, following safe distances protocols as they proceed. Visitors. Visitors are not allowed in the building. If an emergency situation arises, the visitor must complete the visitor screening process, including a temperature check before being admitted to the school. The visitor must wear a mask at all times while in the building. If a parent needs to drop off an item to a student, the parent should leave the item in the basket outside with the child's name on the item. Then the parent will ring the doorbell to inform the front office staff about the item that was dropped off for the student. Staff may be reached by phone, email, or scheduled video chat. Inside the classroom, students will have assigned seats. Students will have designated A, B desk and chairs. Students will sit in their same desk and chair each day. 6-foot social distancing will be enforced in classrooms for most of the instructional day. During small group instruction time, however, faculty and staff will use a plexiglass plastic divider. Students will not share materials. Student materials will be placed individually and will be individually packaged. Masks will be worn by teachers and students. Disinfecting wipes have been provided to each classroom. Frequent breaks will be scheduled for hand sanitizing and hand washing. Sanitation stations are located in each pod and on main hallways. High traffic areas will be sanitized throughout the day. This includes desks, door handles, and light fixtures in the classroom. Hallway transitions. Hallways will be disinfected several times throughout the day using Clorox disinfecting machine and/or disinfecting products. All hallway traffic will travel in one direction, which is to the right. Classes, individuals will not cross in the hallways. Individuals will follow the 6-foot social distancing markings when walking in the hallways. All individuals will wear masks in the hallway. Hand sanitizing stations are set up in the hallway to allow for frequent hand sanitizing. Inside the cafeteria, students will enter the cafeteria using 6-foot distancing. The stools attached to tables have been labeled to ensure 6-foot distancing. Tables and chairs will be disinfected between each class. In the media center, a hand sanitizing station will be set up for faculty and staff and for students. They will wear gloves when handling materials in the media center. Students will not go to the media center, however, to check out books. They will use school online checkout procedures to choose media center books, and the media center specialist will deliver student books to homeroom classes. Baskets will be placed in homeroom classes for book return. Return books will remain in a return basket for 72 hours before handling. Please visit Lester's Media Center webpage for book checkout procedures, and this can be found at www.f1s.org/domain/164. Related arts. Related arts will remain in their homeroom classes for all related arts subjects except PE and STEM lab. Related arts teachers will go to homeroom classes for related arts sessions. Students will have their own supplies and materials. Faculty, staff, and students will wash and sanitize their hands regularly. Faculty, staff, and students will wear masks at all times. During small group instruction time, faculty and staff will use a plexiglass plastic divider and will wear a face shield or mask. Students will get to participate in recess. However, only one grade level will be in each playground area at a time. Students will play games designated by the teacher. Social distancing guidelines will be followed and will be monitored by faculty and staff. Faculty, staff, and students will wear masks at all times. Equipment will be disinfected after use. Restrooms. Some classrooms have restrooms. Students in classes with restrooms will use the restroom in their classroom. Other students will use the common hallway restrooms. Classes will have assigned restroom times. Only 2 students will be allowed in the common area restroom at a time. 1 boy in the boys' restroom, 1 girl in the girls' restroom. Students will sanitize hands using hallway sanitizers before entering the restroom. Students will wash their hands for 20 seconds using hand soap and water before exiting restrooms. Dismissal. F1S Schools has purchased School Dismissal Manager to assist with after-school dismissal. Parents are asked to set up an account with South Carolina School Dismissal Manager via an app. Each family will be assigned a number for use in the car line. Students enrolled under the same parent's name will receive the same number for car line use. For more information, visit www.schooldismissalmanager.com. All students will remain socially distanced in their homeroom class until their name is called to be dismissed. Students will be dismissed via smartboard messages. Staff will monitor throughout the hallways, car, and bus loading areas to ensure that students remain socially distanced as they transition to their cars. Cleaning and disinfecting. Common areas will be cleaned and disinfected a minimum of twice daily. This includes hallways, restrooms, reading recovery room, office area, media center. Tables and stools in the cafeteria will be sanitized after each class leaves a row of tables. Face coverings. All faculty, staff, and students must wear face coverings. These include proper fitting masks, gaiters, and face shields. Hand washing is the best way to reduce the spread of germs. Students wash their hands before and after lunch, after recess, before and after related arts, and after restroom visits. We look forward to a very happy and safe 2021 school year at Theodore Lester Elementary School. We look forward to seeing your students on Tuesday, September 8th, 2020.